This is an official message issued by the Office of Public Safety and Community Welfare. Please remain calm and listen carefully. This is not a drill. Reports have been received from multiple households across the county describing a repeating incident. The descriptions are consistent. The details are troubling. At approximately 6:40 this evening, families began calling to say that their mothers had come home early. In each case, the mothers were seen walking through the front door, placing down purses, calling their children's names in familiar tones. The voices were right. The faces were right. The details were right, down to the perfume, down to the shape of the hands. There was no mistake. Except there was a problem. The real mothers were already home. Do not approach her. If she is in your home now, do not speak to her. Do not look at her for longer than necessary. Residents report that the longer you look, the more wrong she becomes. At first it is subtle, her posture too stiff, her smile held a second too long. But then she begins to speak. She will use your name. She will tell you things only your mother could know. But she does not stop. Her voice flattens, words spill without pause, without breath, repeating the same intimate details over and over until they rot into noise. She will not blink. She will not sit. She will only stand, staring, as if waiting for something. One family reported trying to push her outside. Their mother double didn't resist. She simply leaned forward, her forehead pressed against the child's face, lips still moving, still describing the day he was born, the weight of him in her arms, the first word he spoke. She did not stop speaking, even when her teeth began to click together from how wide her mouth had stretched. The family has not been heard from again. Understand this clearly. She is not your mother. She looks like her. She knows her memories. But she does not belong in your home. If you hear her keys at the door, do not welcome her in. Lock all doors and windows. If she is already inside, avoid drawing attention to yourself. She does not react well to being told she is not real. Those who confronted her directly were found with their faces split in a fixed, open smile, their jaws unhinged, as though forced to mirror her. This is not confined to a single neighborhood. Surveillance footage confirms multiple instances in different towns at the same hour. They arrive at dinner time, always familiar, always smiling, always speaking. We are not sure how many there are. We are not sure what happens when she stops speaking. No witness has remained long enough to find out. If you are listening to this transmission, remain where you are. If your mother is already home, do not let her leave the room alone. Watch her carefully. She is still herself if she blinks, if she forgets her words, if she reaches for you with shaking hands. The other one will not do any of these things. She will only watch. She will only wait. We repeat. There is a woman in your house who looks like your mother. She is not.